All right, next up is team number 3, and starting with their appetizer, this was actually a soup course as their starter. It was a wild mushroom soup. The judges liked this across the board. Nice flavor development, nice color, and a nice lingering finish. Acidity and salt were nicely balanced. So overall, this is a keeper. Moving on to the entree, this is the seared rack of lamb, and the first comment that was unanimous across the board of 3 judges here was that there was a bit of disharmony looking at the components on the plate and bringing them together on the palate. In particular, the basil and fennel, for one reason or another, didn't seem to go very well together. The rack itself was very nicely presented, very clean Frenching, so nice attention to detail there. The gnocchi was very nicely done. This is a nice hands-on technique. It can sometimes be a bit technical, but here it was very nicely executed. And the dessert component, the ricotta gelato, a couple of comments again here. Consider adding a little touch of brightness, a little addition of color on the plate. And then also the gelato was a little bit grainy on the palate. More reminiscent of perhaps frozen yogurt than the smoothness of gelato that we're looking for here. And then lastly, the cinnamon was a little bit out of balance, a little bit overpowering. And so some of the delicacy of the ricotta gelato was lost here. And so again, back off on this rather pungent spice, and I think you'll be okay. Good job.